Hi, it's Kamon Reynolds. Let's give a little update on our cells. I didn't get quite as good a takes as I'd have liked, but it's still going to be nice. We've got, well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one I don't think it's going to work out. 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 out of 15. That's really not great percentages. I'm wondering if it's because I left them out so long during the video. Either way, we can work with that. These cells are just about to be 4 days old. So we'll keep you updated as they go along. Right now, they're drawing them out pretty good, and there's a lot of royal jelly, and the larvae is pretty big down in there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're just working on them. Now, a couple things you can't do. You all have watched enough of my videos to know that I love shaking bees, and it's not because I'm just like, you know, shaking bees is fun. It's like, you know, little bunny foo-foo going through and bopping the field mice on the head. No, I don't do it just for fun. There's no little fairy gonna come after me, I hope. I guess that's Kathleen. Anyway, so I want to shut up and talk about bees now. These queens right here cannot be shaken, especially because they are hanging upside down. If you were to go like that, you will dislodge the larvae half the time, and then you'll end up with the larvae going to the bottom of this cup, and then they'll extend it really long, and it won't ever develop into a good queen because it's separated too much from its food. So just don't shake these. This is the only time I use a bee brush. So it's funny, when I first got into beekeeping, I was like, yeah, get a bee brush. You know, it's one of the beekeeper's best tools, and you start using it on some average forager bees, and they really light you up for it because they hate it. And then, so I was told by another guy, yeah, those things are worthless, just throw it away. And so I threw mine away. Well, I got into queen rain a few years later, and I found out it was really handy. So you don't have to have a bee brush necessarily. You can use a feather. Some people love those. Sometimes if I forget my bee brush, I'll just get a bunch of grass and just brush them off with that. But just be very careful with the cells. Right now, you can invert them, and it won't hurt them at all. However, once the cells are capped and towards the latter part of their, as the queen goes from a larvae into the pupa stage, once she gets very far along into that and she starts developing into a queen, as her wings develop, they're extremely fragile. And all it takes is just for you going upside down with it, and she slides back into the cell, and the queen might be perfectly fine, but if it just bends up one of her wings just a little bit, she's done. You know, they'll accept her and all that kind of stuff, but she'll never be able to mate and go on a mating flight, and then you just end up with a drone layer. So anyways, just be careful with that, and don't keep them out too long. So we're going to stick these back in. We'll keep you updated, and I know a lot of you love the outfit that I have on today. It is an outfit, right? Or what's it called if it's a guy set of clothes? It's awesome. That's what it is. It's awesome. That's what the A stands for. Thanks for watching our videos.